Nobody knows where great ideas come from, but if you don't do anything with them, I can tell you where they'll go.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Late Night Crypto Talk Bitcoin. Brandon, we are not doing a Facebook Live, but we are doing it through YouTube. Facebook likes to act funny with me sometimes whenever I'm about to do something that might be seen as controversial. Then all of a sudden, they don't want to allow me to connect. So good deal, good deal. Go ahead and type in the chat box where you're listening in from. This is a YouTube Live, so I have to set this up a little bit differently on my side. All right, let me pull this up. As a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read the news, give my opinion, share suggestion, and it is up to you to form your own decision on which direction you want to move into. We'll be getting started in just a second here. Again, if you guys had people that was going to be listening in on the Facebook Live, just let them know it is on YouTube. The link is on my Facebook channel so they can still see it and get to it here. I see Lashana Robinson, Lorna Vasquez, Michael Ward, Tony Pinkston, Pat Davis, Tracy Kubish. So this might cut like half the people that were going to listen because they thought it was going to be a Facebook Live. But that is not in my control. Brenda Abram. Welcome, welcome. Pass the word. You can pass the link out. Now, there's 4 rules I live by in the crypto space to have success. Rule number 1, education is key. Education is everything. Rule number 2, never invest money that you cannot afford to lose. Rule number 3, always get a return on investment back as fast as possible. And rule number 4, where do you see yourself in 3 months, 6 months, a year from now? What are you willing to do to make it happen? Make a decision, find a vehicle, take action, stay focused, do not get distracted. Now, following these rules is not going to guarantee you success, but it will at least minimize your risk. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the most that you can ask for. Good evening, Bethany Gibbs and Jacqueline Briggs. Siddiqui, good evening, everybody. Again, you can go ahead and even share my posts from Facebook. So those that are still waiting to get a Facebook alert for the Facebook Live, it is not. We're doing it YouTube Live because Facebook is acting like they normally do whenever I have something important to say. They want to shut me down. We've seen that happen time and time again. So before we get started into what we're going to talk about tonight, which is the Karatbars Whitepaper, let's look at the charts. What's the market doing right now? Crypto market cap is at $231 billion. Is up 4.6% over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance is 66.5%. Ethereum 8. Oh, well, look at that. Ethereum is almost up 9%. Market cap. Ripple 5.22%. Bitcoin is at 85.52, up 4.3% over the last 24 hours. Good evening, Lynetta Rubel. So here's what's going to happen. All the Karatbars people that want to listen, they're going to miss this. They're going to probably have to listen to the replay. They're looking for the Facebook Live right now. You guys know what goes down when Facebook acts a fool with me, that I just hop on YouTube instead. So I'm not going to wait till tomorrow morning. All right. There's a couple of things I want to clear up before I get started in this. The last 24 hours have been a storm, so to speak. When I began this, all I did was covered what was in the news for crypto, like I do every day. Those of you who don't know me, I've been doing this for 2 years. I do crypto talk at least once a day. And Karatbars was in the news for crypto. I had absolutely no idea what would take place over the next few days. No idea. And the more I looked into things, the deeper the rabbit hole kind of got. I am not, as full disclosure, I am not a distributor of Karatbars, but I do own the KBC coin. Why? Because I'm in crypto, and that just makes freaking sense. A coin backed by gold? Of course. Just that concept is better than 90% of the coins on the market right now. So, of course, I own KBC coins because what if it works? What if they're able to do 10% of what they are advertising? I make a profit. So, yes, I do own KBC coins. I know a lot of people in Karatbars. I've been approached to be a part of Karatbar for the last 6-7 years. Karatbars has been around since 2011. The only reason back in those days I did not get involved was because I was either master distributor doing what I was doing at the time. And when I do something, I focus on it. I'm not all over the place. And gold wasn't my thing. You know, that's why. Good evening, Michael Gibbs. Gold just wasn't my thing. And I was into e-commerce at the time when I was being approached by Karatbars. But Karatbars has come onto my radar screen recently simply because not only are they in crypto, they've got their own coin, but they have other technology that's coming out that's catching my eye, like the cell phones, crypto phones. I've made a name for myself in the cell phone industry. In fact, my very first network marketing company had to do it long distance, which was ACN, which leads me to another point. I've had people that have criticized me over the last 24 hours. The ones that are stark defenders of Karatbars and like those that defend their favorite politician, no matter what they do, in their eyes, Karatbars can never do any wrong. So anybody talking what they perceive as negative is a clown in their eyes. So I've been, my reputation or my credibility and expertise has been challenged. So I want to take a moment for those that's listening to me for the very first time, just to tell you who I am. I've been in this industry of network marketing for almost 22 years. I've had tremendous success. I'm a 7-figure earner. I've hit the top of all the companies. from national sales executive, regional vice president, black diamond, number one recruiter in the world, blah blah blah. I've hit all of those ranks and those titles. I have also been on the corporate side of things. I've been vice president of sales and marketing for multiple companies. I retired from first of all, I retired from corporate America and went full time years ago when I turned 35 years old. That was the greatest day of my life. I purchased my own financial freedom, and I haven't had a job since, and I'm 43 years old today. And you know what they always say about an entrepreneur? The worst thing that a 9-to-5 person can hear is that they are getting fired from their job. The worst thing an entrepreneur can hear is they have to look for a job. That's me. I can never see doing that. After I got to a point where I actually retired from the direct sales, network marketing, MLM industry 3 years ago. The reason is because I saw the industry was changing. I wanted to move to the next evolution of the cash flow quadrant. And you know what that evolution? Number one, if you're working a 9-to-5 job, you're taught that if you want to make money, you've got to work many hours. If you don't work any hours, you don't make any money. You're trading time for money. Network marketing, you've learned now to leverage other people. So if you've got 100 people on auto ship and 10% of them drop off, you still have 90% income coming in. And that's where I made my money. But at this stage in my career, I want to get to the investor side of things. Allow my money to make money for me. So it doesn't matter how many people's on my team, how many people's on auto ship, how many people's buying the product. Did my team jump ship because I went on a vacation and Holton Buzz launched a new company, so I lost everybody? I don't want to be dealing with all that. I want my money to make money for me. So I left that industry and I came into the crypto industry, the crypto space. Knew nothing about it. I was self-taught. Took me 6 months to get comfortable to come into this space. And I didn't have a lot of resources like people dropping $10,000, $50,000 or buying $1 million package in Karatbars. I didn't have those resources. I got started with $30 and I flipped that $30 into 6 figures in like 4 months. And the rest is history. January 2018, I decided that I wanted to switch gears a little bit and actually teach cryptocurrency and blockchain education. I saw that was an industry and a topic that was lacking. The majority of people out there have no idea what Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are. They've never heard of it before. They don't know what it is. Yet they're out there investing recklessly. And we saw what happened in 2017 and 18 where people ended up losing a lot of money because of that. They lost a lot of money. So we put platforms together to teach crypto education. How many of you even in the crypto space even read the Bitcoin whitepaper? How many of you in Karatbars actually read the Karatbar whitepaper? And even if you did you understand it? So if you've never read the Bitcoin whitepaper, I recorded myself reading it. It's on YouTube. Just type in Bitcoin whitepaper Brandon Ivey, and you can listen to me reading it. And I've done that for a couple of white papers. I have not read the Karatbars whitepaper. This is the first time I'm ever going to do it, and I'm doing it live because I got many people asking me about it. So I like to kill 100 birds with one stone at one time. So I'm going to do that now. I just wanted to correct anybody's doubt on what my qualifications are. I've traveled the country and the world giving Bitcoin boot camps. Crypto is my space. I've been doing crypto talks almost every day for 2 years. You'd be hard pressed to find many people out there that have a lot of knowledge that I do in this space that can teach it. That doesn't mean I know the most out there. I don't. There's people out there that know more than me. But I'm very good at being able to break things down in layman's terms and to teach it, and made a living off of that. So one thing I want to clear up that I was challenged on is that the CEO of Karatbars, in a rebuttal to some of the smear campaign that's been going on, and I looked it up, there is a legitimate smear campaign taking place against Karatbars right now. I can't verify if it's Russians, if it's bots or what, but I do know there is something going on. I've seen it. That's not legitimate. But he also said, you know, the KBC coin is ranked the 55th or 56th coin in the world. And I was like, no, it's not. And people challenged me on that. Now, if you didn't listen to my crypto talk this morning, I'll cover it again, the difference. There are websites you can go to track the entire crypto industry. When I first got started, CoinMarketCap was my go-to source. This was where I went to find out everything about get my pulse on the industry. It tells you what the current market cap is, the volume, Bitcoin dominance, the top 100 coins. It's tracking 2,961 coins. And if you put in KBC for the KBC coin, it will tell you that it is currently ranked, I think it's maybe 56 now. It's ranked 64 on CoinMarketCap. It dropped the last 24 hours, dropped 10%. But I also realized that CoinMarketCap is not up to date as it should be. And I learned that by trial and error because it cost me some money. And I found another site that does better tracking than CoinMarketCap, which is CoinGecko. So those of you that have been listening to me, remember when I made that switch. Remember when I made that switch. And thank you, Bethany. Hit that thumbs up button. You are going to get some free education tonight. So I made the switch to CoinGecko because it does the same thing CoinMarketCap does, except it's far more detailed and it's more up to date. It's tracking 5,842 coins, not 2,000 or something at CoinMarket. So when I put KBC over here, this is what happens. It is not the 64th coin. It is right now ranked 1,944. So I go by these numbers more than I go by CoinMarketCap. That's neither here or there. Normally I wouldn't care, except somebody said that I didn't know what I was talking about because I said that the coin ain't worth ranked number 56. All right. So I covered who I am, my background, how I got to crypto, and the whole controversy over Karatbars. I am not a cheerleader for Karatbars. Neither am I a critic of Karatbars. I'm an advocate of the people in the crypto space. See, understand the difference. I've been talking to a lot of Karatbar people the last couple of days. Some of them have been very cordial, very good conversations. Others have been outright, people calling me a Karatbars hater, to somebody calling me, said that I'm actually being paid by Karatbars to talk about them. I'm not getting paid by anybody. If Karatbars wants to pay me for consultation, yeah, I'm open for that. But right now, I'm not getting paid by anybody. I'm just covering the news in the crypto space, and Karatbars is in the news, rightfully so. So the 7-year history of Karatbar is, in my determination, is pretty stellar. I have no issue with what they were doing in the gold. The red flag starts coming when Karatbars moved into the crypto space. It is not the same as the gold and precious metal space, just like crypto is not the same as Forex. And Forex and crypto is not the same as the stock market. They are all different. They operate differently. They operate by a different set of rules. Hey, Debbie, I see you. Glad you found it on here. Facebook was acting crazy and wouldn't allow me to connect, so I have to do it through YouTube Live. So crypto is its own beast. And it took me 6 months to educate myself, trial and error. And then we created our own crypto education company to teach this stuff so that you don't have to go through what I went through. And as an advocate of the space, what I saw during those early days, 2017 and 2018, were companies that came into crypto because Bitcoin rose so fast and they wanted to make some money, and they made Bitcoin the product and wrapped a compensation plan around it and was operating illegally. They didn't know it at the time until, the government gets you shut down, or there's some class action lawsuit, or there's a fine or a fee. When you're dealing with money, you're in a different set of rules. And if you're not educated, that's why my rule number one, education is key. Education is everything. That will save you. The only guarantee in crypto, there's only one guarantee, that you will lose money. I don't know when, I don't know where, I don't know how much. And it doesn't matter who you are or how much of an expert you think you are. You will lose money. Depending on how much education you have will determine how much you lose and if you're able to keep moving forward. Because I've lost more than 50K in crypto, but I've made far more because of my education. And I knew that the loss was temporary. Nothing is ever 100% profit. The stock market is not that way. Forex is not that way. Not even gold. Gold has fluctuations as well. But education is what's going to save you. And in crypto, in a space that's not regulated, there's a big learning curve that takes place. So the first red flag by default, not because I thought Karatbars was doing anything wrong, it's just a red flag that they chose to go into the crypto space, meaning there's checks and balances that need to be done. So questions, if somebody was going to approach me about Karatbars and they're in crypto, I've got certain questions that I need to know that's being covered. Like number one, do you have legal representation in the crypto space in the United States? If you don't, why not? It's going to come back to bite you later on. Are you providing any type of education to your people? What language are your reps out there sharing as they promote the company? Because that was a red flag. I had many people in Karatbars coming up to me, piquing me on the company and doing a whole lot of things that are not compliant and saying things and guaranteeing this and that. You can't do that in this space, even if it's true. Even if you can verify this is a true statement, you can't say it. Now, just because it may be illegal in the United States does not mean it's illegal in other countries. It's just you got to understand how to operate and move around. So I had a red flag about that. So my red flags about Karatbars really had nothing to do with the article that came out that claimed that Karatbars, the bank, wasn't registered in Florida, or they don't have a mining facility in Madagascar. They've been doing something right to be around for 7 years and still survive and thrive. That wasn't my red flags had to do more on the crypto side. But as I started to look into this and peel the curtain back a bit, wow, I didn't realize how deep the rabbit hole went. And it depending on who you talk to, you're going to get a different story. But I'm looking at it from an outsider's point of view, so I have no bias on this. I have no skin in the game. I need to protect the house. Nobody can shut me up or kick me out of a group because I started asking questions. I have a big microphone. People listen to what I got to say. So I'm just asking legitimate questions about how the company is moving forward. What I discovered last night is what concerned me the most. And this is my biggest question. And so far, nobody has been able to answer this because everybody that I've been talking to has said they're not sure. I started to do some research on this Marvin Steinberg, the creator of the Karatbar, the KBC coin itself. Now, Karatbars was smart to hire a professional and hire a company that can put this whole thing together. We just don't know if they hired the right guy because it looks like from jump there were problems. The things he said he can do, he didn't actually do. And even people that bought coins in the ICO phase, you had individuals that either didn't get coins or they got double coins or they got triple coins. And when you're dealing with people, the group that's not educated, they don't know how things work. Some people let it slide. Some people raised hell over it. It was just nothing but problems. And I read the lawsuit that Karatbars brought against him in January 2019, and there's two things that stuck out in that lawsuit. Number one, they said that a lot of people still haven't been made whole from the ICO phase, and that over 3 billion coins were affected in this. And that even till this day, Karatbars is asking anybody that was from those early days that had any issues to submit the documentation to them so that their legal department can pull it all together, because there is legal actions being taken between Karatbars and Marvin Steinberg. That was one red flag there. The second red flag was that when you look at Karatbars, they are on the blockchain. So everything is public, the KBC coin. So I can look here, I can see there's 28,509 wallet addresses, 12 billion total supply, currently worth 2 cents. The problem is there's only 3.7 billion coins in circulation, and 65% of the coins are controlled by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wallets. This is public. What I don't know is who owns these wallets. Whether I bet HitBTC is one of them. I would assume Karatbars themselves is another. Marvin Steinberg, of course, is another. He's the creator of the coin, which leads my next problem. If there's 12 billion coins, 3.7 billion is in circulation. Where are the rest of the coins? Now, normally what happens is things happen like Ripple. Ripple right now is releasing about 500,000 coins every 30 days, and they can continue to do that for the next 18 years. And that's what you call a controlled release, so that you can keep trickling in the space for supply and demand. That's pretty smart. Karatbars would be able to do the same thing. However, in the lawsuit, it stated Karatbars never received the rest of the coins Marvin was supposed to hand over. But Marvin says in the lawsuit he doesn't have any coins. And there's an allegation stating that he sent, 200 million euro worth of coins in 2 transactions down to South Africa? And then you know what happened? On Golden Day, I think I'm saying that right, in July 4th, they sold those freaking coins, and it dumped the market. So I understand pump and dumps. I understand, fluctuations. That's not my issue. Here's my issue, and pay close attention to what I'm about to say right now. My issue is there was another lawsuit that Karatbars brought upon Steinberg July 8th, 4 days after, because all hell was breaking loose when the Karatbars members were like, wait a minute, we were told that, I'm going to be able to turn in 100 KBC coins for a gram of gold, and this is going to go down on Golden Day, and we just hyped this thing up for months, and I bought a gang of coins, and then on Golden Day, it's the opposite happened. The coin dropped. What happened? I lost all my money. See, this is why I have 4 rules to success in this space. Education is key, number 1. Number 2, never invest money you cannot afford to lose. And number 3, always get your return on investment back as fast as possible. People failed 1 and 2. They weren't educated, but they were dropping 50 grand. People were putting their life savings, their 401k. Some people, I've heard horror stories, ended up going homeless. They put everything into the KBC coin before July 4th. Somebody sold. Was it Steinberg? Was it executives that were a part of Karatbars that had a lot of coins? And Debbie's right. The price of the coin had nothing to do with the guarantee. The guarantee had to do with the gold that they were supposed to be getting. But here's what I do not have expertise on. And I am not one of those know-it-alls. I admit when I'm wrong. I admit that I can always learn more, and I'm only working with the information I have. But you had 2 things taking place here. One, you've got the price of the coin going up and down. Now, I'm curious about, this is why I want to read the white paper. Because normally when you've got a coin backed by something, it's a stable coin. A stable coin like Tether that's backed by the US dollar, which is why when you look at the coin market, Tether is always around $1. You know, like there. See, right now it's at $1. No matter what the market does, it stays around that number. All stable coins do so because it's backed by something. Even the Venezuela Petro was stable coin to their petrol oil. The United States government banned any Americans from buying it, but that's how it works. Even the green project, eventually, you're going to have green have something that's backed by electricity. And I assumed that the KBC coin, if it's backed by gold, that it will be held to the current price of what gold is and will be used as a stable coin. So it's throwing me off that can still fluctuate in the market. So you've got two values here. You've got the value of the coin based on market conditions that at its height got to what how many cents did KBC get up to? 11 cents or something? I can look it up while I'm talking. So you've got that value where it can go to 11 cents, it can go to 2 cents, and people can actually trade that KBC coin to Bitcoin and cash out and do whatever they want. But the whole point of the KBC coin wasn't really to cash out. It was to be able to use it as a means to acquire more gold, holding it. So now you've also got the price and the fluctuation of gold in the mix and trading the coins for gold. So it's a little, see, people aren't trying to trade the Tether, meaning Bitcoin, for Tether, because Tether is to the US dollar. That is only used as a hedge. When the market is about to drop, people move all their Bitcoin into Tether, and then when the market hits bottom, they move it back into Bitcoin. And thank you for that clarification, Tracy. That is true. The turning of grams of gold only applies to those within the company. And I asked that question to another top leader today. I'm not in the company, but I've got KBC coins. So I cannot trade those coins in unless either I'm hearing different stories. Either I need to be a distributor within Karatbars as an affiliate, or I move my coins onto the Karatbit blockchain or whatever their exchange. I don't have clarification on that. You guys can clear that up. Do you have to be an affiliate, or can you move your coins onto their exchange and still change it in for gold? So here's my biggest question. You see that? I'm hearing two different things. Debbie saying, no, you don't have to be an affiliate, and Tracy saying you do. And both of them are in Karatbars. This is what I'm talking about. Not even everybody in Karatbars knows exactly what's going down. I don't need to be an affiliate if I move my coins to the Karatbit. Do I need to be an affiliate to have an account with Karatbit? Yeah, that might be something there. But you see what I'm saying here? As an outsider, I'm looking at people within Karatbars saying different things, which means the company failed to properly explain how this thing was going to go down. But that's not even my biggest concern. Here's my biggest concern. With the lawsuit that started back in January, all the way to July, was this disclosed to all of the Karatbar affiliates? Did you guys know that 9 billion coins or so is missing right now? That there is a lawsuit going on between Karatbars and Marvin, that there was almost some sort of a settlement back in February from the first lawsuit. And then right after that took place, that's when the campaign for Golden Day started. March, April, May, June, and July. And I know this for a fact because that's when I started getting hit up by it. And why is that important? Because if I was in Karatbars and I knew that there's a lawsuit going on, that the creator of the coin, it might still have possession of 9 billion coins, and you're going to start hyping up this golden day for July 4th, I might not buy a gang of KBC coins because I know what's going to happen. The day it goes live like that, dude's going to sell those coins and for a profit after letting you guys hype the thing up all the way up. Remember on Facebook, people saying, oh, the coin just doubled in price. It doubled in value April, May. It's tripling in value. What you guys waiting for? You need to hop on the Karatbar train. Some of you guys did Facebook Lives with that. I was on it. I saw it. The hype machine was in full swing. I have no problem with that. But not all the information was available. And you had people put everything into it. It was predictable. So what I'm hearing is the company gave this information after the Independence Day. That's a red flag on the company. Now, I also find it interesting. I got contacted today by Mr. Marvin Steinberg himself. And from his point of view, he felt that I was a paid speaker on behalf of Karatbars, speaking negatively against him. Now, I'm not playing sides, and I don't care. I'm not into politics, the internal politics of Karat, and I know every big company has them. I'm not into that. I'm not in on the inside. Hold on to me. Somebody's putting something. If you are not an affiliate of KB, you cannot access Karatbit Exchange and take advantage. So to be on the exchange, I have to actually become an affiliate of Karatbars. That was the whole thing, right? So that was a rush. I mean, that was something that can get people to sign up in the company, put money into the coin. It was a pump and dump. Only I don't think, and I'll say this, I do not believe, from what I've been seeing, that Karatbars had any intent to dump. I am not saying, I don't believe they had any intention that there was going to be a dump. I believe that after the fact that they're spinning it into a positive one way or another. So see that, I'm still seeing it, and I have a lot of respect for Debbie. And Debbie's saying that's still not true. You don't need to be an affiliate of Karatbars. Derek is saying something different. This is the people you guys understand what I'm saying here. Why my red flag? Because why? Because you're going to have affiliates out there saying different things to the people like me to get me to sign up in Karatbars, and which one is the right info? Somebody's spreading the wrong information, and that is what can get you in trouble. Oh no, I'm not going to do that, Debbie. I've got. It's like the mafia after me on signing up. Everybody wants me to sign up with them. I'm not gonna, not yet. I'm not doing any of that yet. But that was my biggest concern right now, is that I have not seen that the company disclosed the problems and issues they were having with Marvin Steinberg during the hype up to Golden Day. That's my only issue. Because if you don't have all the information, then you can't make an informed, intelligent decision. That's all I'm saying. So far, I've been hearing that you guys did not have that information. Maybe the top leaders in the company were privy to that, and it didn't really bother them at the time. You know, when you're making a whole lot of money, you're going to do everything you can to protect the house. That's expected. So now what I want to do, and I'm going to still be watching that, and just because Marvin did contact me, I did have a little chat with him, and he wants his side of the story to come out, and he sent me an article that he wrote. He wrote this article. It says, judicial success of Steinberg marketing against the attacks of Karat Gold Corporation, represented by the managing director, Harold Size. So he wrote this himself. And so tomorrow morning on Crypto Talk, I'm going to cover from his point of view. So far, I've only been hearing from the Karatbars point of view and from my own investigation. So I'm gonna see what does he have to say. He might, there's always two sides to every story, and then the truth is somewhere in the middle, something like that. So I'm gonna cover this. So the info was privy to them. Yet what I am hearing, all still receive their commissions, and I have heard anybody that had not received their coins that they are starting to get them now. Even though it might be late. That Karatbars is doing everything to make that right, but the damage from July 4th is already done. I heard of people going homeless. Now, is that Karatbars' fault? At the end of the day, you're all adults. You got to make your own decision. And unfortunately, from what I see, I do not believe that people had enough education to make an informed decision. They didn't know what they were doing. And you have cases where some people were told what to do and they still mess things up themselves. I'm not going to talk about the education side. That's a private conversation. But, people are people. And that's a sad story what happened for people after July 4th, depending on how much money they put into it. So tomorrow, I'm going to cover Marvin Steinberg. But right now, we're going to talk about the white paper. Now, here's another red flag of mine. Bitcoin, as big as it is, has one white paper. Hey, Sean Jackson, why you get 50 different answers for one simple question? I just asked a question. I'm getting 50 different answers. Bitcoin only has one white paper. Why does Karatbars have like 4 of them? 2 from the original white paper, and then 2 more, or the KBC, and then 2 more from the new coin, the KCB coin. I don't understand that. So I'm only covering this tonight. I mean, this is 43 pages. So no, we're going to see how much we can get through, because a lot of it's going to be redundant. So let's dive into this. And if you guys are just now hopping on, I would encourage you later to go back to the beginning to listen to everything that I said up until this point. So let me get some water, clear my throat, and get ready. It's one thing to read something; it's another to understand what you're reading. So we got to tell, and I was told, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. This white paper was written by Marvin Steinberg himself. If I know this correctly, if I'm wrong, somebody please correct me. But this was written by Marvin Steinberg. So we got the whole table of contents, the world gold market, what problems the Karat Coin Bank solve. Karat Coin Bank. Which white paper is this? KC Bank. Hold on. I don't know if that's the one I want. I want the Karat Gold white paper. Is this one here. Karat Gold Coin. Yeah. So, okay, so just for the record, I'm gonna download this one. I have the wrong one up, even though I might have to save this one for another day because this is the new white paper of the new coin. So who wrote this white paper up? Did Marvin write this one up as well for the Karat Coin? The World Gold Market Investments, Outlooks, and Challenges. So this is for the bank. All right, so we'll get to that, but let's look at the original white paper. Yeah, so Debbie, I think this is the right one here. Karat Gold Coin, KBC white paper. Okay, here we go. Here we go. How many pages this is? 35, all right. KBC, a truly golden future for you and all humanity. The success of a company is the ability to solve a problem. What is this coin going to solve here? Benefit from a rare quantum leap in the history of humanity. The world's first and only cryptocurrency backed by actual safely deposited gold and whose price can never plummet. Ooh, I wouldn't use that language. I would have exited this language here. I would leave it at the world's first and only cryptocurrency backed by actual safely deposited gold. Leave it at that. That's all you got to say. You don't want to get the price can never plummet. Yes, it can. It can go down. Honestly, how many times has life offered you such a chance? For many people, such an opportunity remains closed all their lives. On the other hand, you, dear reader, can take advantage of one of the few rare opportunities here. Join the KBC, the coin of Karatcoin Bank. The KBC is unique in world history, and thus nothing less than a pioneering achievement that is second to none. I agree. Similar to the first practical car in the world in 1886, it was more than just a new means of transportation like many others. No, it initiated a complete upheaval that was to turn technology, politics, economy, and society completely upside down within a few years. All around the world. This is a global effort they're putting here. And in 1969, when Neil Armstrong squeezed the first human footprint into the moon dust, it was more than a small step. It was, as the writer Norman Mailer had once put into the mouth of the astronaut as a famous bon mot, a tremendous leap for humanity. That's not what he said. He said it's one small step for man, one giant leap. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, one giant leap for mankind. And exactly the same trend-setting qualities, change, progress, enormous leap forward, are also inherent in the KBC. They make him special in this. Make him special. Who's him? Special in his field. All right. Okay. He's talking about Neil Armstrong, Norman Mailer. The KBC is more than a cryptocurrency. The KBC stands for a complete paradigm shift. The KBC is the world's first and only cryptocurrency with real gold coverage. In addition, since 1971, the KBC has been the first currency ever to revive the millennia-long proven principle of covering a monetary system with gold. And I agree with that. That's why I bought the coin. The KBC combines the fantastic perspectives of the cryptocurrency model, anonymous transfers without middlemen or conventional banks, confidently with the reliability of currency gold cover, which has positively accompanied human history for millennia and only ended in the last century for no good reason was made by questionable decisions, equally questionable political decision makers, such as the demonstrably criminal U.S. President Nixon. That is true. The covered fiat money, a la euro based on the unstable principle of hope, may reflect the status quo today. The natural state of the means of payment, however, many lies elsewhere in the gold cover, and money is gold. This is the only truth that can liberate our world from financial crisis and the turmoil and wars caused by them. Not the only one. I am in the crypto space, and Bitcoin is digital gold. Otherwise, that is true. Here's a quick overview of the key advantages that speak for your investment in the KBC. And always red flag, when you see the words investment being used, you are automatically going to be put in a certain, what's the word I want to use? Investigative or limelight in the United States with the SEC. Certain rules apply to you the moment you use that word investment. The KBC has mastered the ICO phase almost triumphantly. Here's my question. If this ICO phase that started between mid-2018, was this registered with the SEC? Because the SEC came out before then and clearly stated every single ICO that is done and not registered with them, they consider illegal. They flat out said it. But the KBC went through the process. They are on the blockchain, and the SEC ain't shut them down yet. So the KBC has mastered the ICO phase. The coin was traded at the beginning with a cent. Now its value is already over $1.32. What? This is the white paper. How can the value be? Has the value ever been $1.32? You guys tell me. I'm looking at the history right now. Let me see. Max. All-time high is 12 cents. Dollar. Am I reading it wrong? Wait, where's my article? Ah, good grief. I just have the article. I just lose it? Let's look at all these tabs I have going on. No. There's another website I'm going to have to go over. Somebody sent me this, the Truth Validators, a complete investigative report for Karatbars. So I'll have to go through that. Man, I got to open this thing again. All right, let me do that. Not there. Download. Give me a second. Sometimes we don't always work good together. Open up. I'll just open it from here. Okay. There we go. Yeah, the highest was 12 cents. That's what it even says on the blockchain. So how is this saying the value is already at $1.32? Where is he getting that from? That's a red flag there. The KBC is represented by a real bank branch in Miami. Is that true? I saw a video of the grand opening. Is that rented space? When you're dealing with crypto, you don't need a freaking bank. A physical bank for that matter. Virtual bank, yeah, that's fine. So by doing so, KBC becomes the first cryptocurrency to be touchable. That's not true unless you're getting gold. There, you can't touch the crypto. Anyways, the exchange, HitBTC, has immediately recognized KBC's tremendous growth potential and is therefore already listing it. Is it true that HitBTC stopped trading of the KBC coin? And that's why the KBC coin lost 10% the other day? I was not able to actually verify that. But I heard that HitBTC stopped trading of it. In addition, it will not be long before the KBC is also listed in the world's largest exchanges. At Binance, for example, the listing process is in full swing. The KBC is based on blockchain technology and still uses the Ethereum protocol. The cryptocurrency experts and analysts are confident that the KBC protocol with coin to gold to coin based on blockchain technology will revolutionize the entire market from Bitcoin to Ethereum. That is that's cool. I like that. From the beginning of 2019, the cryptocurrency and mining industries are facing a revolutionary world first. I can vouch for the cryptocurrency space. I don't have enough information to vouch on the mining industry on that if they're talking about gold. The KBC protocol has been in development since March 1st, 2018, and is expected to be presented to the general public at the beginning of 2019. Cryptocurrency experts, analysts, and the world's largest mining farms are certain the KBC protocol with coin to gold and gold to coin based on blockchain technology will sustain the entire industry from Bitcoin to Ethereum and Ripple revolutionize. That's just a bold statement. There's no factual basis on that. While the energy consumption and associated costs of Bitcoin mining are almost unprofitable, that is completely not true. While the energy consumption and associated costs of Bitcoin mining are almost unprofitable. Okay, that could be true if you pick out certain dates. You know, especially when Bitcoin dropped less than about $8,000 a coin, then you saw a lot of people stop mining it because it wasn't that profitable anymore, unless they were just mining it and holding it for the long term. So depending on, you know, I guess that can be true, you say, during this time. The KBC protocol for the multi-billion-dollar mining industry is opening up a new and probably the most profitable alternative for the entire cryptocurrency market. That's interesting. I haven't heard of the way gold of being an alternative to crypto. I heard crypto being an alternative to gold. Gold's been here a lot longer. Until the new KBC protocol is activated, customers can use the blockchain-based KBC Pay system for their daily gold trading. Has that been taking place, guys? Has there been a KBC Pay system for daily gold trading? Around 480,000 acceptance points are involved in this system worldwide, as are the largest gold traders in Asia. The KBC is already covered by real gold deposits from a developed, fully operational mine in Madagascar. One thing I would have loved for them to do is to actually back this up a little bit more. Don't leave it with one sentence. The amount of gold used for cover are stored in Swiss high security deposits. Nah, you gotta come with more than that. I think I saw here on the truth. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Oh, it's still there. Okay. On here, the claims of the mining in Madagascar. I have to go back through this again and see that some of the claims. Okay. But you can't leave something that big with one sentence. The KBC is flanked by coordinated wallets, apps, and a shop system that even makes the transfer of real physical gold from one place to another possible without a stopover. Has that already happened yet? This measure frees up additional savings potential, which, among other things, serves to further secure the coin. Behind the KBC is the 10-year expertise of Harold Seiss. Now, I will say, so far I've heard nothing but positive stuff about the CEO, Harold Seiss. I've heard nothing but positive on his side. His in-depth experience as a gold trader provides assurance that this grand vision of a gold-plated, robust, and ultimately peacemaking and philanthropic payment system will become a reality. The world is getting more and more out of joint. No wonder economies of global importance rely more on gold. So it speaks for itself that the People's Republic of China is currently depositing massive gold. Some experts see it as a preparation for gold coverage of the Chinese renminbi yuan. Do the same. Rely on the everlasting safety of the precious metal gold, and at the same time, you can use the great payoff and investment perspectives that only a sophisticated, progressive cryptocurrency can offer you. Put on the KBC. Okay. So, the coin itself. What is the Karat Gold coin? The Karat Gold coin, KBC, is a blockchain-based cryptocurrency linked to physically deposited gold in the form of the so-called cash gold, a true gold standard. A certain number of KBCs can be exchanged for the corresponding amount of cash gold at any time. With the introduction of KBC, the world's first and only coin with real physical gold coverage worth up to 4.5 billion euros, the Karat Gold Coupe Corporation, the Karat Coin Bank in Miami. Another thing is why you have that bank in Miami. That should be in New York. Should be in New York. The Karat Coin Bank in Miami and owner Harold Seiss in May 2018 model cryptocurrency to completely new contours. That's right, Bethany, I keep it real. The gold-covered KBC but back to a serious shortcoming to share the previous cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc., with the traditional fiat currencies a la Euro, US dollar, and yen, the lack of coverage by a real indestructible equivalent. Here's one thing I wish this whole thing does not do. I hope the white paper isn't an attempt to kind of show the shortcoming of Bitcoin to prove KBC. That's not going to be a good move. Just stick about the KBC. The concept of giving real gold coverage to a new cryptocurrency right from the start, and thus providing a man-made unshakable resistance to crisis, is a real innovation in this field. And Carlo, that's exactly why I say they need to do it in New York. If you want to do it right and you want to be here long term, and if you can get past all the regulations of New York, your company is good. You're not going to have problems in any other state. But if you try to shortcut it and get in because the laws are lax in Miami, you're going to have problems because you're going to have people from New York, people from Texas, people from North Carolina that are going to be a part of it. Let them lose money one time and complain to their state attorney general's office, and next thing you know, you got a cease and desist order on you and an investigation and a freeze of funds. I'm just saying, it's happened before. All right, however, the idea is based on a classic and proven but abandoned principle. Until August 15th, 1971, the U.S. dollar was covered by gold. That is true. It's funny how many Americans still don't realize that. They think we're on the gold standard. We haven't been there since before I was born. However, the face value of outstanding dollar paper money exceeded the value of U.S. gold reserves. In order to solve the problem, the U.S. government at the time decreed the gold plating of the world's leading currency, the U.S. dollar. According to many experts, this was the case of the numerous financial crises that have shaken the world ever since. This fatal flaw is not repeated at KBC, as the face value of this cryptocurrency will never exceed the real value of the carat gold precious metal holdings deposited in modern safes. Huh? Okay, I get it. It is almost certain that these gold reserves will not lose their significant minimum under any circumstances, making the KBC de facto absolutely safe from falls and a valuable investment, partly true. At the same time, as a cryptocurrency, KBC offers advantages that fiat money can't afford, such as the option of anonymous transfers directly from user to user without bank participation. That's true. Thus, the KBC has been developed to serve as a generally accepted electronic means of payment for all those who regard gold as a traditional, true, secure, and value-stable medium. So here's my question, though. Is the point of this to be an accepted electronic means of payment for everything or just for gold? What is the intent? From what I've seen, it seems the intent is just for gold, not for going out buying a Starbucks cup of coffee. On the other hand, customers on the one hand and dealers and service providers on the other rely on the value of gold. In former times, gold was a direct means of payment, especially in the form of gold coins. However, gold has been steadily replaced by banknotes that were originally used as confirmation that a certain amount of gold in face value of the paper actually exists. Originally, banknotes only served to simplify natural gold payment. You did not have to carry heavy gold around with you. Paper was easier to hide than an eye-catching bag of gold, and so on. Until the 70s, every owner could get a dollar bill demand that, what? Until the 70s, every owner could get a dollar bill demand that the bank pay him the corresponding equivalent in gold. That's not true. In the 20s and 30s, the United States passed a law that all Americans had to turn in their gold and were given banknotes backed by gold and said, all your gold is in the Federal Reserve. Don't worry about it. We got you. Even though the Federal Reserve hasn't been audited in 50 years? That's why Donald Trump is trying to get in there. So, I mean, I know my history. I may be wrong. Are you telling me you could go to the bank and say, I want gold instead of my banknotes? That might be true. I might have missed something. But from my memory, that doesn't sound like that's true. However, these banknotes are not only to a small extent covered by state gold today. The value of the banknotes issued by the different countries is therefore based, maybe that may be true in different countries. I got to remember this is Germany. So the laws might be different in different countries. So I rest my case on that one. The value of the banknotes issued by the different countries is therefore based on the confidence that the respective country can pay its bills. However, this practice is less secure than it is used to be. Especially in developing countries, the trustworthiness of the legal tender tends to zero. In this situation, the KBC perfectly meets the worldwide needs, as it is cryptocurrency-linked gold. Each coin represents an imaginary certain weight in gold, and a certain amount of carat gold coins can be exchanged for physical gold in the form of cash gold. In addition, it will in future be interchangeable with all fiat currencies and cryptocurrencies worldwide. I have no problem with any of that. The KBC can be cost-effectively, securely, and in real time transferred. Its value is predictable because the value of gold has a long tradition and everyone has an idea of its stability. Therefore, the KBC can prevail worldwide without artificial hype. I agree with that. Currently, more than 480,000 customers from more than 120 countries have bought the smallest gold bars of Karatbars GmbH Stuttgart. The total investment of these customers is nearly $120 million. It is therefore obvious that KBC will achieve a high market cap with its customer base. It will write a success story. Maybe. Because even BitConnect coin got ranked number 5 on the coin market cap and was worth over $2 billion. Where are they today? Be careful with this type of language. It will write a success story. The visionary behind the idea of KBC is Harold Constantin Seiss, German entrepreneur, founder and owner of several companies, book author, guest speaker, and founder and CEO of Karatbars. The Karat Gold ecosystem consists of KBC, KBC Pay System, and the Karat Gold Wallet. The KBC is currently still based on the Ethereum blockchain protocol. That's why it's safe, cost-effective, and fast. And it enables the use of smart contracts. This protocol will be replaced by a KBC protocol at the end of 2018. Cash gold. Gold in the form of gold coins and bullions has served as both an international tender and a solid investment for more than 4,000 years. Although legal currencies are not currently covered by gold, the gold reserves still many of the world's, okay, this is just talking about gold. You guys already know about this. Let's fast forward a bit. There are currently 4 different tamper-proof cash gold banknotes holding between 1 and 6 small gold bars, each weighing 0.1 grams. The gold bars used for cash gold consist of 24-karat pure gold, which is 99.9% gold. They are manufactured by LBMA certified refinery. Therefore, quality, origin, and reputation are absolutely perfect. The cash gold is designed like a banknote. Therefore, it can be easily used in daily payment transactions. And of course, the acceptance of cash gold as a means of payment is naturally increased. In addition, every cash gold user has the opportunity to gradually build up gold deposits by purchasing and picking up cash gold. Since cash gold is physical gold, it forms the basis for the electronic payment system, Karat Pay. So regulation and reporting. The Karat Gold Bank, that still makes me nervous, and the Karat Gold coin ecosystem comprise a large number of activities that may be subject to regulatory review in different territories. To the extent required by applicable law, the activities and services provided must be regulated. However, it can't be ruled out that the need for a regulation will not be recognized by a number of reasons. The Karatbit Foundation, which publishes Karat Gold Bank and has its headquarters in Belize. Do you guys know that? They have their headquarters in Belize, is not regulated. The legal structure established for the ICO and post-ICO sectors has been and continues to be reviewed and approved by the legal advisors of the Karatbit Foundation to ensure that they comply with applicable laws and regulations. Insofar as the Karatbit Foundation or its advisors are confronted with legal uncertainties, these are to the extent legally possible and feasible with the competent supervisory authorities. By eliminating legal or regulatory risks at an early stage, the group seeks to provide full transparency to both investors and regulators in order to maximize investor confidence and compliance with legal and regulatory requirements. I have no problem with that. The reporting, the Karatbit Foundation will provide a reporting structure that will provide the holders of the Karat Gold coins with appropriate transparency about what has been achieved with ICO revenue and the status of projects. The Karatbit Foundation will provide coin holders with the most up-to-date information available on their website. Stop right there. I'm challenging if this is even true. Why? I would think that a lawsuit with the creator of the coins, and you have 9 billion coins still missing, I think that you might want to share that information for full transparency with everybody else. How do you go 7 months and there's no report on this? I'm only asking the question. I'm not passing judgment. How do you go 7 months and that is not, but you're hyping up Golden Day, and that's not, this ain't even news. Especially when there's word that Marvin might have been skimming off the top. Hey, I am not making that claim. I said there's rumors of that. I don't want nobody sending me in that letter. Use of ICO proceeds, buying gold, progress of platform development, marketing, general costs, and other costs. So what does that mean? In an ICO, it's like an IPO. You're basically raising money. So people are buying into your vision before the vision is a reality. And they're doing so because it's the Howey test. This is what the SEC talks about. You are investing in the coin because you believe that it's going to go up in value and you're going to make money off your investment based on what somebody else or a third party is doing, not anything you did other than invest. That is why the SEC says you got to register with us if that's what you're doing. So they're saying right here, with the money that we raise, we're going to use it to buy gold. We're going to use it for platform development, general costs, and other costs. What are the other costs? That's too vague. Project milestones, reporting on project status and milestones. It seems to me you have failed in that aspect. And I'm only saying this from an outsider looking in. That your reps, even today, we're in October, 3 months after Golden Day, and there's still confusion as to what was going down. Risk factors. The purchase of KBCs involves a high risk of level. That is true. I'm glad they put that in there. Including but not limited to the risk described below. Prior to purchasing the KBCs, it is recommended that each participant carefully weigh all, should I highlight that? All information. How can they weigh all information if you didn't give them all the information? And risks listed in this white paper, and in particular, the following risk factors. Please also note that the Karat Gold ecosystem may be exposed to what? Unpredictable risk. Yeah, like the guy who's writing this white paper to screw over the company. You're writing about you are the unpredictable risk. Again, I'm only stating from what has public knowledge. I'm not passing judgment. Dependence on the computer infrastructure. The Karat Gold coin ecosystem depends on the operation of the software applications, the computer hardware, and the internet. This means that no assurance can be given that a system failure would not affect the use of KBC. Now, why is that also important right now? Because what is the CEO? What is the CEO claiming right now? There's a video that just came out where he said they're currently under a DDoS attack. That is computer infrastructure right now. So you're seeing it right here. It says this means that no assurance can be given that a system failure would not affect the use of KBC. Despite the intended implementation of all reasonable network security measures, the processing center servers are susceptible to computer viruses, physical or electronic intrusions, or other similar type of disruptions. Computer viruses, intrusions, or other disruptions caused by third parties may cause interruptions, delays, or suspensions of services, which will restrict the use of KBC. So anybody in KBC that's screaming bloody murder about certain things, all the company has to do is point to white paper document 2.3.1. They CYA'd their butts on this. Smart contract restrictions. Yeah, I'm reading this like a freaking lawyer. Smart contract technology is still in its infancy and its application is experimental. This can result in significant operational, technological, regulatory, reputational, and financial risks. As a result, there can be no assurance that smart contracts will function properly to the extent that they will be used or that they will not contain errors, vulnerabilities, or problems that could cause technical problems and cause damage. Insufficient penetration of the market. The success of the KBCs and the Karat Gold coin ecosystem depends on the ability to be accepted by a considerable number of users as a means of payment and payment. Well, that's true for every coin. Although the Karatbit Foundation already has access to well over 480,000 people who have invested in gold and can be expected to use the Karat Gold coins as well, a necessary penetration of the gold market and a substantial market can't be ruled out. Do I want to give this advice? No, I do not. Got to pay me for that. I'm going to keep quiet on that one. No relation to cash gold. The Karat Gold coin is a speculative coin. Although the proceeds from the sale of KBC are used primarily for the purchase of cash gold, KBC is not tied to purchase cash gold. The development of the value, the development of the value of Karat Gold coins is therefore not related to cash gold. A total loss of the money invested in the Karat Gold coins can't be excluded. Regulatory risks. Okay, this is important. Blockchain technology, including but not limited to coinage, may be a new concept in some jurisdictions, which may then apply existing laws or introduce new laws regarding blockchain technology-based applications. This can result in significant changes being made and all Karat Gold coin features disabled or terminated. It can't be ruled out that the services and projects described in this document will need to be adapted or changed due to the regulatory environment in certain countries. You know what I can say so far? This doesn't sound like it's been plagiarized. You know, there are a lot of ICOs out there that create white papers where all they do is copy and paste. Oh, that's funny, Carl. Are you really be interviewing? No, there is no interview for a job with Karatbars. There's no interview. All I'm saying is time is also money, and I know my value, and I know this space. And I'm just advocating for the people here. Okay, you got regulatory risk. Taxes, 2.3.6 for taxes. KBC owners may be required to pay taxes in connection with the transactions described herein. It is the sole responsibility of Karat Gold holders to comply with the tax laws of their jurisdictions and to pay all relevant taxes. Yeah, as I said, this does not seem to be plagiarized at all. This is written up specifically for Karatbars. Force majeure. The benefits of the Karat Gold ecosystem can be interrupted, suspended, or postponed due to force majeure. What is that, a French term? For the purposes of this white paper, force majeure means extraordinary events and circumstances that can't be prevented, including natural phenomena, wars, armed conflicts, severe civil unrest, labor disputes, epidemics, lockouts, slowdowns, long-term, short-term, or long-term trade, other energy shortages, or shortages, communication services, acts of the local, state, or federal authorities, other circumstances beyond the control of the Karatbit Foundation, which did not exist at the time of publication of white paper, including the author of this white paper screwing over the company and stealing 9 billion coins. Yeah, we couldn't see that one coming. That's an assumption. There's no guarantee that that's actually what took place. Disclaimer. But they got that in there. This is why you guys that listen to my crypto talks, I always cover geopolitics. You know, not just by reading the charts to know what's going on. You got to know what's going on in the world because that can affect what you're doing in your investment, in your strategy. Disclosure of information. Oh, here we go. Personal information from KBC's proprietors, information about the number of coins held, wallet addresses used, and other relevant information may be provided to law enforcement agencies, government officials, and other third parties if the Karatbit Foundation is required to disclose such information. And that's the question right there, Debbie. Where are those coins? Karatbars says that the coins were never handed over to him. And Marvin says he doesn't have those coins. So right now, the only coins that are accounted for are 3.7 billion that's in circulation. Who is controlling the other coins that are not in circulation? If I was in Karatbars, that's the biggest question. I'd be knocking down the door. Where are those coins? Value of Karat gold coins. After purchase, the value of the Karat gold coins can fluctuate. Pay attention to this. Can fluctuate significantly for a variety of reasons. The investment in KBC can even lead to a total loss. So are you saying that Karatbars does have all the coins? Because that's not what it was said in the lawsuit. The lawsuit, Karatbars says they did not get their coins. So I'm looking for that clarification. 4 billion Karatbars, 4 billion held by the affiliates, and 4 billion out in the open market. Well, okay, hold on a second there. If you have 4 billion out on the open market and 4 billion that's being held by the affiliates, that's 8 billion that should still be on the blockchain being shown. The 4 billion held by Karatbars has not been released. I haven't heard of a situation where the affiliates are able to hold coins that's not being registered on the blockchain. That's a new question about those coins. So the value of the coins, you can have a total loss. How many of the Karatbars affiliates really understood that? There is no guarantee. I like that. Well, here's how they cannot be shown on the blockchain. Here's what the blockchain does. You see right here, it says total supply. Right there, 12 billion coins in the total supply, 28,000 addresses. Now, the next question is, how many coins are in circulation? So let's go to CoinMarketCap, for example. And I'm going to pull up KBC. So see here, you've got total supply, 12 billion coins. Circulating supply, 3.7 billion. So there's 8 billion coins that is not in the circulating supply, meaning that you cannot buy or sell. Normally, it's the corporation that holds that. In other words, if you look at Bitcoin, for example, there's going to be 21 million total supply, but circulating supply may say 17 million. Because the other coins haven't been mined yet. They haven't been released yet. But when you're dealing with an ICO where the coins are pre-mined, 12 billion coins have already been pre-mined and registered with the blockchain, but they haven't all been put in circulation. And the only ones that can do that, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, is the owner or the creator of the coin themselves. The moment they give those coins into an other individual's wallet, it's now in circulation. So even if you pull that coin off of an exchange and into your wallet and you don't plan on selling the coin, it's still in circulation. That might be a little difficult to understand. But all I'm saying here is based on the lawsuit, there's 8 billion missing coins. based on the lawsuit. See, these 3.7 billion coins can be accounted for. And they're in 28,509 addresses. And they're all here. And you're able to see, here's the holders. Then you've even got the transfers. The last transaction made was 8 minutes ago. Before that, 12 minutes, 36 minutes. So you can see the activity of the KBC coin right now, live. 4,600 coins were moved 8 minutes ago from this address to this address. What is this? 42,000 coins were moved 36 minutes ago. Or this one, 711,000 coins was moved 48 minutes ago. Something's going down. 42,000 coins again. Well, look at this. This is the exact same amount. 42,128 was moved from this wallet to this wallet. Oh, excellent. And then it was moved again from this wallet to this wallet. Why wasn't it moved directly from here to here? Why is it moving like this? It's the exact same amount. Here we've got another exact same amount. 711,000 coins. An hour and 31 minutes ago was moved from HitBTC exchange to this account here. And then they moved it from this account. See that? It's the same account, wallet, to this account. This is weird. Here's another. Look at this. 227,000 coins moved 2 hours ago. Something's happening. Yeah, I'm just saying, the blockchain don't lie. The blockchain don't lie. Everything's public. I can trace everything here. All right, let's get back to this article, to the white paper. Bitcoin and Ethereum volatility. KBC may be heavily influenced by developments in the digital currency market, and the value of KBCs may fluctuate sharply due to non-carat gold coin events in the digital currency markets. The exchange rate volatility of the cryptocurrencies may affect the ability of the company to provide services at the quoted prices. Assumptions regarding and foregoing include, but are not limited to, judgments about future economic, competitive, and market conditions, and business decisions, most of which are beyond the control of the carat gold coin. You know what? If I were you guys and you're really going to do some research, I would go back to July 4th, 2019, and look at the transactions that day and find out which wallets was moving and dumping the most coins, which caused the price to go from 11 cents to 2 cents. Somebody was doing what? And then you connect the dots, trace that wallet. The IRS is doing it. That's why they hire Chainalysis, to find those of you that's dodging your taxes, your crypto taxes. Connect the dots. Try to find out who owns those wallets that move the most coins that dump the market. Okay. Delayed projects and competition. You guys got competition? Although the Carat Gold team believes that its assumptions underlying the forward-looking statements are reasonable, any such statements may prove to be incorrect. For this reason, the KBC team can't guarantee. That's good. But you got members out there promoting guaranteeing stuff. Can't guarantee that the forward-looking statements contained in this white paper will prove to be correct. That's a good statement to make. In light of the material uncertainties inherent in the forward-looking statements contained herein, the inclusion of such information may not be construed as a guarantee by the Carabit Foundation or any other Carat Gold coin ecosystem entity that pursues the objectives and plans of the Carat Gold coin project is successfully implemented. So far, this white paper is on the up and up. There's a few things in there that I don't particularly like, but this seems legit. This does not seem like it was rushed. So, vision and mission of the KBC. The vision and mission of the KBC project is to transform the cryptocurrency into physical cash gold within the KaratPay system and its participants around the world, making it easily accepted by consumers, merchants, and business people worldwide. So they've got patent and trademarks. Currently, the following patent and trademarks are available. All right, that's good. Look at the patents are in USA, Germany, U.S. Dopian Union, Canada, China, Australia, Brazil, Mexico, and the EU. Okay. The Karat Gold ecosystem. This is what you guys are doing right now. See, global payment systems are controlled by banks. This is, to a large extent, the reason why these government conventional payment systems are uneconomical, fragmented again, expensive, and time-consuming. Maybe that's just a typo there. In addition, the means of payment used as a means of payment are based primarily on the belief that the government, okay, this is just given history of fiat. We already know that. So they're laying a case to solve a problem. Let's see, the day before, there were reports that the People's Republic of China could prepare to introduce its own gold standard. The Mises Institute believes it is possible, according to an online press release, that the extensive purchases could indicate an imminent gold coverage of the yuan. That's not too far off. I've been saying the same thing. Russia and China is dumping U.S. dollar debt and buying up gold. Such a move would severely shake the globally dominant dollar system in many ways. That is true. For thousands of years, gold has been valued in all cultures, and even today, despite the abolition of the dollar's gold standard in 1971, it represents a crisis-proof asset. That is true. Not least against the background of this explosive and current escalation of the international financial situation, the demand to offer the world a better, more trustworthy means of a payment is pressing for itself gold. That's true as well. All right, we all know gold is a precious metal, blah, 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 blah. Confrontation between fiat, yeah, okay. Well, where's the coin come into place here? This is giving me a history lesson. Okay, here we go. I do want to read this part. You can choose between the natural stability of gold and the honesty and intelligence of government members. And with all due respect for these gentlemen, I advise you, as long as the capitalist system lasts, you opt for gold. George Bernard Shaw, Irish playwright. He's right. Without the gold standard, there is no way to protect savings from expropriation through inflation. That is true, and also why crypto was created, to do the same thing. Let's not act like gold is the only savior here. There's a reason why, to a lot of people within Karatbars' disbelief, the CEO decided to move into crypto. And in his speech, he said, blockchain is the future. So people in Karatbars freaked out. Oh, hey, well, wait, I thought that crypto was the enemy. What do you mean we're in crypto now? What's going on? The CEO's not stupid. He knows the future, where the future's headed, and knows that one way or another, he had to move his company into crypto, meaning moving gold some kind of way and connecting it to the blockchain into crypto. That's what he did. And he's right for doing so. Gold and silver have an intrinsic value that is not arbitrary. It depends on their scarcity, the amount of work devoted to their procurement, and the value of the capital and the mines that produce them. Gold worked since the time of Alexander the Great. If something lasted for more than 2,000 years, then I think not because of prejudice or wrong theory. Bernard Baruch said that in 1970. Oh, he was born then, 1870, 1965. That's why Karat Gold and the Karat Gold ecosystem have developed a globally viable solution, a gold-based solution. Gold has a stable and widely recognized value and is one of the oldest forms of payment. That's true. Previously used as a form of payment in the form of gold coins, the Karat Gold ecosystem has developed Cash Gold and the KBC. Harold Seiss, founder of Karatbars. This is repeating information. Let's see here. Future of money. A means of exchange, anonymous payment, or an opportunity to hoard wealth. How will we pay in the future? What possibilities will digitization create for us? And what forms could be imposed on us by the state or by circumstances such as a crisis or catastrophe? Are you ready when ATMs or online banking stop working, as it has been practiced on a smaller scale in Greece and Cyprus not so long ago? Harold Seiss is convinced that he has found the solution. It is the physical cash gold and carat gold coin, including the carat gold payment ecosystem from K-Exchange and Carat Pay. You know what? That's actually ingenious here. That is very, very smart. See, here's what he's saying in layman's terms. Gold is and always has been and always will be of value, no matter what form of money and monetary system there is today. The limitations of gold is that not everybody can physically hold gold and take it into the grocery store to buy stuff. You can't do it. It's not the Wild Wild West. He recognizes that the future is digital economy, cashless economy. Cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and all that stuff is on the way. However, what if you're able to digitize the gold that you have in the form of a digital coin, so that even if you do not have access to your physical gold, that digital coin is proof of the digital gold you own, and by it being on the blockchain, it can never be challenged. So for example, you know how they say, if you bought gold and it is in somebody else's vault, at the end of the day, you don't own your gold. They do, because you don't have physical custody of your gold. And if they decide to, I watched this movie called Money Heist, right, on Netflix. Oh, I can't give away the spoiler. But let's just say gold can be changed and melted down and reformed. So how are you going to prove that you still had your gold? But if you have it on the blockchain, backed by a coin representing it, and even if somebody broke into the vault and stole the gold, you have proof and evidence that you own the gold. So if it pops up somewhere else, it's your gold. It can never be disputed. So I give Harold Seiss props for figuring that out and moving his company in this direction. That's very, very smart. With the KBC and the Carat Gold ecosystems, anyone can pay for goods and services anywhere, anytime. In addition, cash gold can be used as a gold-like banknote. Blockchain technology is transparent, secure, and decentralized. Still right. You still don't own it, but at least you got a record that you do. Blockchain is the technology driving Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies, and now KBC. It is an everlasting, unchanging, publicly available internet account book of all transactions that have been done on the network from the beginning. Almost every cryptocurrency has its own blockchain protocol. New transactions are registered and grouped into packages called blocks. The blocks are created by the so-called Bitcoin mining. I mean, this white paper is a little history. It's education right here. How many people in Karatbars read the white paper? What percentage of them do you think did so? You learned something by reading this thing. I'm actually impressed by this. Didn't know that the author of it might be, well, I don't want to call him a criminal, because he has a side of the story too. I haven't fully heard yet. We're going to cover that tomorrow. Say, not to be overlooked are the excellent future prospects the blockchain has. Companies such as Robert Bosch, Porsche, Lufthansa, so they're talking about German companies, and well-known consulting companies are dedicated to this technology. Nevertheless, it certainly needs some courage to devote professionally to a technology that is currently still in its infancy, and that is correct. It is in its infancy. The biggest challenge, however, is to see enough levels of security in the status quo. But the signs for the further development of blockchain are good. Not only are more and more states interested in the applications of the blockchain, and they are creating more security through regulation, research and education are also progressing. There's that word, education. The Karat Gold Coin Bank uses blockchain technology for its own gold export. That's smart. Companies worldwide are testing the use of blockchain for energy trading. Okay, yes, we know that. I don't need to read all that. It's not about the Karat Gold coin. The money supply of the U.S. dollar and other fiat currencies is not naturally limited. It can be arbitrarily extended by the governments, whereby Z, for example, the single dollar or euro inevitably loses purchasing power and fails completely as a factor in maintaining value. That is true. That is why you do not want to save money in your savings account. You're losing money. All the wealthiest people in the world, you might hear somebody's worth $1 billion. They don't have $1 billion in the bank. They might have 5 million in the bank. All of their money is in assets, real estate, precious metals, gold and silver, or they have it in art, or they put it into philanthropy for tax benefits. They don't have cash on hand, because if you have a savings account, your money is decreasing in value over time. But if you have it sitting in something like gold or crypto, then chances are the value of your money is going to grow up over time, not down. So let's see here. Commodity-based currencies such as gold, Bitcoin, KBC, and rare earth or precious metals, there is a natural limit. That's right. There can never be more than 21 million Bitcoin. There can never be more than 12 billion KBC coin. That's it. As far as Bitcoin, there's more millionaires and billionaires than there are Bitcoin. So if every millionaire and billionaire wanted one whole Bitcoin, there's not enough to go around. That is classic supply and demand, which means the value of the coin is going to rise over time. Sterling says he doesn't think, I thought Marvin was hired to write this white paper. So you think he hired somebody else to do it? He outsourced it? The monetary policy of the central banks, on the other hand, is not limited by any natural circumstances. The amount of money depends on the opinions of the experts. That's true. Accordingly, it is finite only at a given time. In other words, if you were to take a snapshot, are you able to, because here's how you can tell if things are being plagiarized. Search Google for this. I didn't want to do that right now. I can kind of tell if this has been plagiarized. They just ripped it from somewhere else. I'll leave that alone. I'm always investigating stuff. Okay, since 1971, when the gold standard was finally abolished, the U.S. Federal Reserve has been able to change the U.S. dollar money supply at will. If the money supply is increased, the economy will experience inflation. That is all. This is just a history lesson. Okay, here we go about KBC. At KBC, the publisher can only be a nominal size that owns or sells the gold or trades in gold, as the KBC is covered in real gold. So conclusion, the arguments of many central banks are in contradiction to the quintessence of Bitcoin and old coins. Finally, Satoshi Nakamoto invented the crypto Bitcoin just as an antithesis to centralized monopoly central banks. That's true. All value is subjective. That goes for Bitcoin, gold, KBC, commodities, and the U.S. dollar as well. The money supply of the U.S. dollar is not naturally limited, but is subject to the arbitrariness of selected insiders who only pursue their own interests at the expense of the general public. KBC is digital peer-to-peer money and therefore global, while cash only works on a local level. That's true. The paper cash of a central bank is inferior in its function as money to the Bitcoin as well as KBC. So energy has always been something valuable since the birth of mankind, as has the precious metal gold. 1 kilogram of gold always has the value of 1 kilogram of gold. 1 kilogram of cash made of paper has only a value created from the imagination. The Karat Gold ecosystem will include the following features. You have Karat Gold Coin, Karat Bit Foundation, Cash Gold, Karat Gold Wallet, Karat Pay, Karat Points acceptance. Let me take a look at this. We might have to do a part 2. Let me look at what part I'm on right now before I just get lost here. The Karat Gold Coins, 5.2. Okay, I want to see how much more of this we got. All right, I'm going to, due to time, I've already been going for almost 2 hours. We're going to skim some of this stuff to get to some of the meat and potatoes. A total of 12 billion KBCs are created and issued after a smart contract on the Ethereum blockchain protocol. The KBC is freely transferable with its advanced features and active ecosystem. Ethereum fits KBC. The coins contain high confirmation rates and are 99.99% immune to fraudulent activity. So it was smart for them to do so. 99% of all ICOs use Ethereum. The KBC does not point to a company. Therefore, the owners of KBC will not participate in the profits or gains of the Karat Gold ecosystem, nor in any form of dividend or interest. However, the value of the Karat Gold coin is expected to rise sharply. You don't want to say that. I would have taken that out. The value of the Karat Gold coin is expected to rise sharply. You can't say that. However, everything else part is true. In layman's terms, what they're saying is it's like Ripple. Even though Karatbars, the company, created the KBC coin, once it's on the market, it's the public domain. Karatbars doesn't control those coins. They only control the coins they have. And what most companies do is make sure they keep 60 to 70% of coins in their own possession. That's the smart thing to do. Therefore, you know, just like if a company goes public, you got Mark Zuckerberg owns 51% of all stock for Microsoft, or used to, or somewhere around there. And he gave away 49% of the company to everybody else. Same concept here. The value of the KBC has increased from an initial 1 cent to $1.32 as of May 19, 2018. How can you say that? You weren't on the blockchain May 19, 2018, so there is no value. Only what you say there is. You decide I'm gonna sell my coin for 1 cent in the ICO. Okay, you can do that. You can say I'm gonna sell my coin in the ICO for 5 cents. Who's willing to buy it for 5 cents? You can do that. But at any given point in time, did anybody buy the coin for $1.32? If you did, you were a sucker. So the evaluation report is where they got that from. So, okay, then they got to say so. Our current valuation has an estimate of $1.32 for our coin right now as of May 19th. Reputable forecasts predict a further increase in value of up to $10 per coin. Okay, first and foremost, does this have the possibility of ever getting to $10 a coin? Ever? Let me check. Let's look at other coins on the market. So we're talking about 12 billion coins, right? So let's see, by total circulating supply, anybody that's equivalent. So we got 18 million Bitcoin Cash is the same, 17.9 million Bitcoin in circulation, 3.5 billion as Tether. They're increasing. They're almost double what they were last year. It was only 2 billion. 31 billion Cardano, 20 billion Stellar. I want something close to that 12 billion number. Any coin that's there. Here we go. Crypto.com coin. There's 10.4 billion coins, okay? Now let's look at this. Right now it's worth 3 cents. That's similar to what the KBC is worth right now. What is its all-time high? Oh, I'm looking at, and I'm on CoinGecko. Let's click on the all-time high for that. Okay, let's go back to this coin. Crypto.com.coin. Its all-time high, really, it was only 2 cents? July 12, what's a new coin? So this is not going to work. I need something that's been around since 2017. Let's go back. I might have to use, I'll stick with the top 10. I'll use it with Cardano. We'll just drop it by half. 20 billion coins. Okay, let's take a look at Cardano. Oh, that's 31 billion. Here, Stellar's closer. 20 billion coins for Stellar, right? Right now it's worth 6 cents. Its all-time high price is $0.23. It is down 92% from its all-time high. And why? What was the market cap at the time? This is when Bitcoin was almost at $20,000 a coin. The entire market cap was close to 700 billion. Yet Stellar only got up to 23 cents. And it's double of what the KBC coin is. So KBC, if it was under the same circumstances, probably would have got up to over 40 cents if it was around December 17th, 2017 and January 2018. The KBC coin would have been worth around 40 cents. Right now, its all-time high is 11 cents because of the hype, and it dropped back down to 2 cents. So to see the coin go $10, do you realize the entire crypto market cap would have to be, and what I mean by that is this number right here. Is that 230 billion? This entire market cap would have to be $7 to $8 trillion for the KBC coin to see $10. I'm giving away some free information here. This is how I read charts and stuff. Is that possible? Yes, because I do believe that the market one day is going to get that high, meaning the market cap. And when that happens, all coins rise with the rising tide. So it is possible. I just don't know when that would happen. But I don't ever see, I mean, what? We got to get to what, 20 trillion to see the KBC coin hit $10? Again, it's possible. But I wouldn't have put that in here. Furthermore, the KBC is already listed on the leading exchanges in the world. Contrary to their custom, even the world's largest exchange, Binance, has included this coin in its listing. No, it hasn't. KBC is not trading on Binance. It's hit BTC. The concept, which is unique in the world, also includes unrestricted coverage of the crypto by real gold. In order to be able to guarantee this real physical coverage at any time, Karat Gold initiated the participation in a fully developed, functioning gold mine in Madagascar for this purpose and has now successfully completed it. The presence on Madagascar corresponds to a current value. So the current value of it is 5 billion euros. That makes me nervous when they're saying numbers like that. The gold mine on the island is initially stored in Swiss high-security zones near the famous particle accelerator, CERN. Here, fundamental scientific research and there a fundamental recovery of the global monetary system, symbolically brought together in a narrow geographic area. I don't know. I have not done research on the Madagascar mine, so I cannot pass any type of comment on that. In order to make the gold coverage of this cryptocurrency manageable for everyone, a separate Karat Coin Bank incorporated in Miami is in preparation. The licenses will lead to the actual establishment of the branch in the months of June and July. The employees working there will then be part of more than 500,000 employees. What? Karatbars has 500,000 employees? Are you serious? Can anybody corroborate that? 500,000 employees who are already committed to Karat. Oh, or is he talking about 500,000 affiliates? Ooh, this is a major red flag. You cannot call affiliates employees. They're not employees of Karatbars. They're independent contractors. Yes, words matter here. In addition, Karat Gold has already managed to win over 3 renowned gold trading partners in Asia. In addition, the first branches in Hong Kong will open soon. KBC's market internet capitalization will reflect. Yeah, okay, I'll give it that, Sterling. This is just a German to English translation. Okay. But that's not a translation you want to miss there. Employees and contractors and affiliates. The U.S. courts will eat that up. Or you have some overzealous reps say, hey, I want unemployment benefits. Even your own document says that I'm an employee. Where's my health care? KBC's market cap will reflect the billion-dollar business, which relies on gold and the gold price based on cash gold. The worldwide acceptance and recognition of gold as a safe haven makes KBC and cash gold one of the leading means of payment worldwide. Therefore, not only will KBC holders be protected, that's funny, Uber drivers, not only will they be protected, but they'll have the opportunity to participate in the value enhancement that will be achieved in the future. This increase in value can be realized through the sale of KBCs or through the purchase of goods and services. In addition, KBCs can be exchanged for real gold at any time. Okay, hear this. KBCs can be exchanged for real gold at any time in the form of cash gold, requiring a certain amount of KBCs to exchange cash gold. Okay, where? Can anybody do that, or you got to be an affiliate to do that? The KBC is a speculative cryptocurrency available worldwide. Though its value is largely related to the price trend of pure gold, it has a volume commitment of 12 billion coins. The KBCs will, as already mentioned, be available on most important cryptocurrency exchange platforms such as Poloniex, BitHum, Bitfinex, Bittrex, and others. The coins are allowed to float and trade person to person. That's a good thing. The Karat Gold price is determined by market forces and cryptocurrency exchange mechanisms as well as global gold prices. Users can buy and sell KBC with fiat currencies and cryptocurrencies. The value of KBCs will reflect reflect the degree of penetration of global payment systems and, to a significant extent, the price trend of pure gold. The more KBC is used as a means of payment and thus customer acceptance increases, the greater the demand for the KBC. That's true. The popularity of KBC and Karat Gold ecosystems will most likely grow very fast, as evidenced by the current price. And there's that again. The current price of $1.32. That's dangerous. Because he's not saying the perspective or the valuation. He's actually saying the current price of $1.32. That's misleading. The future benefits of Karat Gold coins. In fact, I even showed how best case scenario is the KBC coin getting up to 40 cents. Best case scenario. I love to be proven wrong because I own the coin. Yeah, get up to $10. The future benefits of Karat Gold coins in relation to 24 karat gold. Let's see. Okay, I gotta jump through these things. Comparison of KBCs with other tokens. The KBC is exchangeable with cash gold at any time, with certain amounts of KBCs being required for a cash gold exchange. In addition, the KBCs are interchangeable with legal tender and other. So can they use other cash gold exchanges outside of the Karatbars ecosystem? I was told by a top leader in Karatbars that you can. You can use outside exchanges, cash gold exchanges. Karatbit Foundation, okay, that's good to have. Karatbars International, founded 2011, headquartered in Stuttgart, specializes in the sale of gold bars, yeah. Cash gold, embedded notes, yeah, I know that. World Novelty, the KBC Pay System. So this is one of the extra things coming online. There are no outside cash gold exchanges. All I can say is from a six-figure-a-month earner within Karatbars shared with me and another gentleman that you can trade your KBCs for gold outside of the Karatbars ecosystem. He may be wrong. I'm only going by what I was told by a six-figure-a-month earner in Karatbars. But then other people are saying, no, you can only use the internal exchange to do that. All right, let's continue here. Karat Pay is a subsidiary of Karatbars Singapore. Karat Pay transaction cost structure, yeah, okay. Oh, the e-wallet, yeah, I want to hear about this. The Karat Gold e-wallet. The KBC will be transferred into and through the Karat Gold e-wallet for use within the Karat Gold ecosystem. It will make it easy for the user to easily convert Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dash, XEM, or Fiat from one to another, and to go from KBC by simply using his personal Karat Gold e-wallet. You guys got an e-wallet? My KBC is held on a paper wallet through Ethernet, my Ether wallet. The Karat Gold e-wallet plays an important role in the Karat Gold ecosystem. It serves as a secure virtual wallet for its users. And if there is, here's my question. Do you guys have an e-wallet? And if you do you own the private key for it? Or is it just on the Karatbars wallet and you have access to it through your back office? So I'm saying the KBC wallet is not functional yet. Okay. This hasn't gotten there yet. Okay. The web and later, let's see, the Karat Gold wallet plays an important role. It serves as a secure virtual wallet for its users, enabling the deposit and exchange of cryptocurrencies and paper money. The KBC serves as a universal base currency as well as all future products of the Karat Gold ecosystem. The web and later the mobile application, so you guys should be having a mobile app coming up soon. Okay, let's see. The purse can be downloaded for free from karatgold.io. Users can also download the wallet after completing the ICO registration process. Did that take place? Do you guys have your own wallet downloaded through karatgold.io? Again, I bought mine pretty early on, and I had to use my Ether wallet to store everything. The wallet is secure in design, has a decentralized consensus, and can be secured. Karat Gold e-wallet is also a blockchain explorer for the Karat Gold ecosystem. Blockchain Explorer allows users to view their transaction history. This creates a transparent ecosystem that solves the need for financial reporting. The Karat Gold e-wallet addresses are base 32 coded. Encoded, the wallet has innovative encryption standards for online banking. So it says they used to have a wallet, but it stopped working. Okay, so that was a grand goal to have. It didn't come out right. Let's see here. The dissemination of KBC. Isn't this where you guys had some problems? The dissemination of KBC is driven by the need of market participants for a stable and generally accepted form of payment. This need is met by KBC. The coin is based on gold, recognized worldwide. In addition, more than 480,000 people have already bought small gold bars. Okay, yeah. Harold Seiss, can refer to a 10-year expertise in the international gold trade. Yes, yes, yes. Get to the dissemination. The Karatbars Foundation has access to a large network of potential cash gold acceptance points. The aim of the Karatbars Foundation is that the members of this network gradually accept the Karat gold coins as a means of payment. For this purpose, KBC will be supported by providing the K Exchange system for members and other cooperation partners with the outlets or the acceptance of KBCs free in charge. In total, 4 billion KBCs were reserved for this campaign. There's that number that Debbie was talking about. 4 billion were reserved. According to its strategy, the Karat Gold Coin Network will be expanded in 120 countries. With its existing customer base, network of acceptance points. Here's a question, though. Are you guys getting paid in KBC coins, or is that even an option? Or is it still you're getting paid in fiat, or are you getting paid in gold? How's that working? How are you getting paid? The companies that accept KBC must pay a settlement fee and pay when using a debit or credit card from a customer or customer. What? However, unlike these card payment fees, the fee will be well below these fees, with only 0.5% of the transaction value. The market. All right, already we know about that. There is a market for this. How did the gold price develop? Okay, we know that. The cash gold market. The market for the use of cash gold as an alternative means of payment is basically unlimited. It affects all people worldwide who are interested in mitigating or even eliminating the foreseeable collapse of the international monetary system. The cash gold is designed to meet the current needs of the world's population, as it not only has an external value, but also has an intrinsic value based on real gold. The development of the gold price is independent of the tender currencies and is based on the general recognition of gold as a valued, stable asset. It should be noted, however, that cash gold is not a currency. Therefore, the state rights to issue and control of legal tender, that is not true. The fact that you had an ICO and you accepted people's money makes it a currency, according to the SEC. That's all I'm saying. Future prospects, yeah, okay. Karatbars Foundation. Oh, we're almost finished here. Distribution of the Karat Gold. Okay, here we go. 7.2 billion KBCs, which are 60% of all generated KBCs, were offered during pre-ICO and the ICO. The remaining Karat Gold coins were partially distributed among legal and business consultants, the team, and the bounties. Most of the remaining Karat Gold coins were blocked and kept in reserve. The following graphic shows the distribution of the token. All right, I'm going to get my answer asked. Well, answered at least, this is what the plan was. 60% of all coins will be sold, meaning to you guys. 10% of the coins will be rewarded to fans, club members, and teams. Why? Is that maybe a special reward program? 10% will be distributed to referrals. What that means is if you refer somebody to the ICO, they're going to give you coins because of the referral, maybe based on how many they get. I made a killing on that on Electronium, that referrals. 10% can be assigned to media and fair partners. 10% are available to lawyers, consultants, and competence partners. Okay, that's what was supposed to happen. But Karatbars sued in January of this year and said they never got their coins. And then there was a follow-up where they settled out of court. But when you settle out of court, that doesn't necessarily mean what settlement was reached. So people actually paid $1.38 for the KBC coin in ICO? I don't think so. Let's see, use generated funds. Okay, the Karat Gold referral system. All right. Yeah, we know about that. Future prospects. The Carabit Foundation maintains a broad and deep network of media partners and trade show organizers, dealers, and service providers, as well as consultants. These partners should become business partners who accept the Caragold coins as a means of payment and also promote the Caragold coins. To motivate these partners to introduce and promote the KBC, there is the following incentive program. All right, so they've got a rewards incentive program for influencers. All right, that is the end of this. First and foremost, I believe that this was well written. This was a very extensive, covered a lot of information and details, and it does not look like it was plagiarized at all. Great concept, great flow for the future, great way of showing the need of why KBC is there, showing you the history of money and what government's doing, the fiat and blockchain. So on that aspect, I think it's well written. I see some corrections that could have been made in there. And I also see that they at least attempted to meet everything in here with some hiccups. So I don't have a problem with this white paper that much, besides what you've already heard me say. No problem with this at all. I agree with the concept of having a coin backed by gold. I think that's genius. I don't think that Karatbars will be the only one to do it, but they have a big head start since they've already been in the industry for 7 years before they even got into crypto. They've got a huge head start on any other copycat that comes through. Unfortunately, there was disagreement between the creator of the coin, Marvin Steinberg, and the Karatbars corporate. My problem is that was not disclosed to the field in a timely manner. That's a red flag to me. Why didn't you disclose that? And if I use why I wouldn't disclose it, because I want you guys to keep buying coins, then that leads me to be accused of pump and dump, of hyping the coin up. You guys spend all your money, and then on the day of go day, I sell all my coins. And then the market drops. And you guys start selling to do so, and then I go ahead and buy the dip. That's all I'm saying. That's the issue I have. So I am not an affiliate of Karatbars. I'm not paid by Karatbars. I'm not a critic of Karatbars that's just looking for clickbait. I do crypto talk every day, and I have been for 2 years. Karatbars just came up on my desk. So I'm not some guy that's trying to clickbait off of the hype of what's going on with Karatbars right now. I'm just covering the news, and it is crypto news. So I've been going for over 2 hours. That's all I'm going to talk about here. Tomorrow, I'm going to cover a couple of things. This article here that was written by Marvin Steinberg himself. And as I said, he reached out to me today. And it looked like he basically said, I heard you were talking about me. So word got back to him. And he was trying to fill me out if I am paid by Karatbars or what side I'm on. I don't play sides. I'm not playing politics. I'm not in your company. I'm not a cheerleader either that ignores all the bad stuff. But I think that Karatbars is on the right track, at least. And I think that if they clean some things up, oh, I would love that, Boucher. Do a live and Marvin Steinberg is my guest and we go back and forth. Oh, I love that. I love to do it with any one of the corporate people from Karatbars. I believe that if they just clean some things up on the crypto side, I think they'd be good. But if they don't, I think it's going to be the end of Karatbars in the United States. If they don't clean things up, it's going to be the end of it. And it's going to be the end of the value of the coin. There's no recovering from that. So That's it. That's my outsider's point of view and perspective. Do your own research like I'm doing. Come up with your own conclusion and make your own decision on what direction you want to go for. I'm tired. My head hurts now. 2 hours talking about this. So I'm off the clock for the rest of the night. Anybody tries to contact me. But I will be back tomorrow. I want to give Marvin's side of the story since he wrote the article himself. And then there's another article here. Oh, there's the article. There it is. Oh, this is the other white paper. The carry. Maybe another day I'll cover this one. This is on the new coin. I'll see if I feel like that, want to do that. And then there's this white paper. What is this? White paper final. Table of contents. All right. It's a lot of info. So I'll cover some more stuff tomorrow morning. You guys have a good night. Bitcoin Brandon out. God bless. Bye-bye.